Okay, something very different for you now. Things of a virtual reality project that's been based here in Cornwall, been shared with academics at an event in Sweden. More than 90 volunteers, maybe you were one of them, have taken part in this study at the University of Exeter Medical School's Truro campus. The project allows you to experience what life's really like beneath the ocean and also on a Cornish beach without even leaving the room.
I'm Nicky Yeo. I'm a PhD student at the University of Exeter Medical School in Truro, and I'm running a VR project which is looking at the impact of blue spaces, i.e. underwater, and coastal spaces on well-being. We obviously know that nature can be really, really good for us. It can be beneficial for our well-being, for reducing our stress, but not everybody's able to get out into natural environments. And so what we want to do is to try and replicate or recreate some of that natural environment indoors. What we've done is we've had lots of people in from Cornwall and we've asked them to view one of 3 different nature environments. So the first one is just standard television, and the second is an interactive kind of virtual reality where they can move around the environment and they can interact with the different elements. The third is similar, so it's virtual reality, but it's a non-interactive version. And what we're trying to do is to see which one of these has the highest well-being benefits.
Makes my tummy rumble, that noise.
So it's a little bite, my tummy rumbling.
Nicky's work's part of a Europe-wide virtual reality project, including academics in Sweden and Estonia. So what's involved? I decided to give it a try.
If I just loosen that off for you.
Big head.
If you pull that over your eyes, I'm just going to start tightening it for you, okay?
Yeah, if you could adjust it.
You tell me when it's comfortable.
Yeah, that's comfortable.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so what can you see already, Julie?
I can see it looks like a 3D image. I'm sorry, probably inappropriately touching people here because I've got my
Yes, that's me.
I've got my hands out in front of me because the image is so clearly 3D and it looks like I'm in the bottom of a tank. I can see the surface of the water rippling above me, and right above my head there's a little shoal of fish going by. This is quite incredible.
This is actually intriguing because whilst you're describing that, I'm seeing what you're viewing on a screen on this computer. And that looks pretty impressive, to be honest with you. I can see the shoal above you.
The 3D is very clever because as well as this archway of rock close to me, the fish which are even closer, I can see further into the background a big stack of rock with some large fronds of weed on it, and looking through there what look like some fan corals. It is just a remarkable experience. And a turtle.
The detail is phenomenal.
If you put your hand out, I'm going to pass you the controller.
Okay.
So if you hold on to that, don't worry about any of the buttons. When the fish get close enough to you, say that one there, reach out towards it.
Oh,
You see how you can influence its movement?
To me, the fish actually, as you would if you were snorkeling or diving and you put your hand out towards a fish. I think the problem with this, Nicky, is if I had this at home, I'd never come out of it.
Yeah, we've definitely had that reaction from a few of our participants. Even a couple of them have said, right, on the way home, I'm going to go and get myself a VR kit.
I loved it.
We were tempted, weren't we, after our experience of this? Well, after seeing all manner of marine creature, it was then time for Julie to come to the surface. Up she comes and head to the
Decompressing now.
Head to more familiar territory, as Nicky explained to Julie and I.
We took a special 360-degree camera down to Porthcurno Beach, and we filmed some kind of 2 to 4 minute clips on a kind of a quieter day. And then what we did was took it back to the software lab and did some editing and made it into a fully panoramic clip. And it's around about 2.5 minutes long.
It is rolling now, and Julie has the headset on. She's waving.
It's a beautiful, quiet day. And if I look above me, I can see the clouds. I can look right down at the sand and the footprints there. They feel like they could be mine. And as I look any particular direction, I can look around the beach as I would if I was actually there. Not the same sense of 3D depth that you get with the computer simulation underwater, because clearly that's a lot more treated. But it is a remarkable way to view the scene. It's like living in a photograph rather than just looking at 2 dimensions in an album.
Are Julie's reactions common to what other participants have said?
It's quite remarkable, really. I think people come in with a preconception of VR. They don't quite know what it's going to be. They're a little bit skeptical about it. And as soon as you then try it, you generally have this, oh my goodness, I didn't realise it would be this good.
What would you see as the development of this idea? Where would you try it next?
we would like to go into a real setting, so something like a hospital or a care home, and see how the residents or the patients get on with the VR, whether they enjoy it and whether it benefits their well-being.
Nicky Yeo, PhD researcher at the University of Exeter's Medical School campus, talking about her coastal virtual reality project, and we're looking forward to going with her when she tries it on the on people in care homes,
We are.
hospitals, etc., etc. We're going to have a little burst of a topical tune now, which is really inspired by that story.